Do you also wish to create an automated WhatsApp chatbot for your own business? Then this video is exactly for you. So hello and welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, I am going to show you how to set up a WhatsApp chatbot for a multi-specialty clinic. Yes, this bot welcomes your patients, book their appointments, ask about their information and also send them a personalized message which dynamically includes their provided responses and your business contact details too. Whether you run a real estate, service-based or any other business, you can customize the same chatbot for that too. At the end of this tutorial, you will be the master of creating this amazing automated WhatsApp chatbot without writing a single line of code. But before we continue, I just want to share something extremely important with you. If you also want to create this type of automated WhatsApp chatbot for your own business, then go and purchase Pabbly subscription using my coupon code MEHYT. By using this code, you will get an amazing discount on both yearly and lifetime Pabbly plans. You have worked hard to build your business. Now let Pabbly automate all of your repetitive work so you can focus on the real growth instead of manual replies. Yes, so now let's start creating this amazing automated WhatsApp chatbot step by step. So let's get started. Now I am going to take you to my Pabbly Chatflow flow builder page. So see, this is the Pabbly Chatflow flow builder page. For coming in this page, you have to click on a new tab and search pabbly.com/chatflow. In this page, you can see two options, sign in and sign up free. If you are new to Pabbly, then you will click on sign up free option and get 100 free credits every month to explore the software. If you are an existing user just like me, then click on the sign in button and do the sign in process. After that, you will be landed on the dashboard of Pabbly Chatflow, and on the left hand side, you will see the multiple features of Pabbly Chatflow, where in this features, you just have to click on this flows option and then you will be landed on this page. Now, as we are creating a WhatsApp chatbot, so I will click on this plus add flow button. So this is the starting point of your flow, name as trigger. But before this, at first, you have to give the name to your flow, that what you are creating. So here I am entering my flow name as step by step setting up a WhatsApp chatbot for a multi-specialty clinic. After writing the name, I'll give you a quick overview of these two options, messages and actions. Under these options, you will see different buttons are there. We will use these buttons in the creation of our flow, and on the right hand side there are two options. The one is active and active toggle. With the help of this toggle, your flow will be active. If you don't enable this toggle, then your flow will becomes inactive and it will not work. And another one is save button. With the help of this button, your flow will be saved and updated. Now let's get started. So for starting the creation of your flow, at first you have to select your trigger event. When you click on it, it will provide you multiple types of trigger events. I am creating this flow with the help of keywords, so I will select this. Keywords are those manually entered words that I expect that my user will send to me. As we are creating this flow with the help of keywords, so the first keyword I am entering as hi. After writing the keyword, you have to press enter so that it will add it in the list. Now I am adding one more keyword here as hello. See, these are the most expected keyword my user will send to me. Now, whenever my user will send any of these keywords to my WhatsApp business account, then automatically my bot gets triggered and reply to them by sending them one welcome message. For that, I am adding one text button from here and going to write one welcome message for my users in this enter message box. As hello, welcome to Care Plus Multi-Specialty Clinic. As I told you earlier, I am creating this chatbot on Multi-Specialty Clinic, but you can customize the same chatbot for your own business too by mentioning your business name in this place. Yes, in this message, I have also write that how may we assist you today? So for answering this, I am adding some quick buttons for my user. For that, I will click on this plus add button and going to enter a first button name as book appointment. Next, I am going to select the button type as quick reply. After that, I will click on the save button and I am adding the next quick button as contact. Now, I am going to link my trigger point to this welcome message by simply connecting this circle to this. Moving forward, let's say my users wants to book an appointment, then they will click on this book appointment button. Then my bot will reply to them by sending them the list of types of health conditions. For that, I am adding list button from here. As you can see that this list button is divided in three parts, name as header, body and footer, where in this case I am not writing any header or footer, so I am leaving these blanks and going to write a message in this enter body box. As please select the health condition you'd like consultation for. Moving forward, I am clicking on this H section button and going to enter a section title as treatment types. After that, I want to add a list of types of treatment options. So to do this, I am clicking on this plus add items button 7 times. Here I am going to add 7 types of treatments, but you can add more. The process of adding items in your list will be the same. Now I am going to enter treatment types in each of these enter title boxes. See, here I have entered as a general physician, hair fall and dandruff, diabetes and thyroid, ENT care and many more. After that, I am going to link this circle which are present in front of book appointment to this list message. It is connected now. When my user will select the treatment type that they want to book a consultation for, then my bot will reply to them. But before that, I am going to do the setup of custom field tag. For that, I will click on this actions option and heading button is set custom field by dragging it here, where I am going to select the contact custom field as treatment types, and in this enter value box I am going to write this, that is general physician, because I set this contact custom field not specifically for this treatment type. That's why I am linking this to this. Now I am going to explain you why we use this contact custom field not here and from where you can create this contact custom field. But before switching to the another tab, you have to save your flow. If you don't save your flow and switch to the another tab, then all the progress of your flow will be lost. Now for creating this contact custom field, you have to click on the settings option. After that, click on this contact custom fields option. I am opening this in a new tab. So this is the page where you can create multiple types of contact custom field for your different type of users. It is a user specific parameters for managing contact details like name, emails, tags, countries, etc. When you scroll down, you will see one option is there by the name of plus add more field. When you click on it, it will provide you one field name box where you have to enter the field name here and also write the description in this field description box. After that, you have to click on the save button. As I already created one contact custom field by the name of treatment type, so I am not creating more. Now we will go back to our flow. Here I set this contact custom field not specifically for this treatment types. Now I am going to do the setup of more contact custom field nodes for each of these treatment types. See, here I have added 5 contact custom field nodes, but I want added a contact custom field for the last one option because it is others. In few minutes, you will understand when your user will click on this others button, then what your bot will respond to them. So as you can see that I use the same contact custom field in each of these nodes as a treatment types, but only change the values completely based on the input that I have entered in this enter title box. You also have to make sure that the input you have entered in this enter title box is the same you have to write in this enter value box. At the end, this will help your bot to provide customized message to your users completely based on their selected choice. Now, when my user will select the treatment type that they want to book a consultation for, then my bot will reply to them. For that, I am adding one ask question button from here and going to write a question in this enter message box. As please briefly describe your health concern or symptoms. For that, I am going to select the contact custom field as description and the format is any. After that, I am going to link all these 6 contact custom field not circle to this question box, and the last one means this other circle too. See, it is connected now. When my user will provide me the description about their health concern, then my bot will ask them to send them a patient's name, age, appointment date and the contact number. For that, I am going to do the same that I have done here, means I am adding 4 more questions in this flow. The process of adding questions in your flow will be the same. See, here I have added all the 4 questions, where in this question box I ask my user to share the patient's full name. For that, I have selected the contact custom field as full name and the format is text. Next, the number of attempts. Number of attempts is defined as how many times your user will re-attempt the question that you have right in this field. It also means that whenever your user will not provide the response to your bot in the correct format that you will select from this list. For example, here I have selected the format as text, but my user will reply to my bot in the format of number. Then on those type of cases, we have to increase the number of attempts for our user so that they can re-attempt the question. But make sure that whenever we increase the number of attempts, we have to write the validation message in this enter message box. Here I am giving the number of attempts as 0, so there is no requirement of any validation message. Next, in this question box, I write that please enter the patient's age. For that, I have selected the contact custom field as age and the format is any. Moving forward, I ask my user to share their preferred appointment date. That's why I have selected the contact custom field as appointment date and the format as date. And lastly, I write that please share your active contact number. For that, I have selected the contact custom field as contact number and the format as number. You can also enter minimum and maximum values in both of these boxes if you want to. Here I haven't added. Now when all these communication will done, then at last my bot will provide one customized message to my user which dynamically includes their provided name, selected health concern from this list, appointment date, age and their contact number too. So to do this, I am clicking on this circle, dragging a line and selecting the content type as text button. And I am going to enter appointment request received message in this enter message box. As appointment request received, we have received the following details: patient name with dollar symbol, full name, age, treatment types, appointment date and contact number. As you can see that I have used a dollar symbol before some fields because it is a contact custom field symbol. With the help of this symbol, whenever my user will share their full name to my bot in this step, then automatically with the help of this contact custom field node, my bot will capture my user's provided response and mention their name in this place. This is same for all the rest of these contact custom fields, as contact custom fields makes data dynamic completely based on the user's input. Moving forward, I want to share something very interesting with you. So if you want to store all of your users' leads, means your full name, symptoms, age, appointment date, contact number, they were shared while communicating with the bot, and all their leads will automatically stored in your Google Sheet or any other application. So for that, you just have to add one API request node in between this flow and create an integration between Pabbly Chatflow and Pabbly Connect. Yes, and I have already created a separate video of how you can make this connection. Check the description below for the video link. Now, moving forward, the next button is contact us. If my users want the contact details of my business, then they will click on this contact us button. Then my bot will reply to them. For that, I am clicking on this circle, dragging a line and selecting the content type as text button. Now I am going to enter the contact information of my business in this enter message box. Here I have entered and our flow is completed. After the completion of your flow, you have to click on this button, save button, so that your flow will be saved and updated. Now I am going to test this flow to check whether it is working perfectly or not by sending any of these keywords to my WhatsApp business account. Let's say I am sending a message as hi. As soon as I send message, immediately you will see the bot replies like this, that hello, welcome to Care Plus Multispecialty Clinic. How may we assist you today? With two quick buttons that we have set in this step as book appointment and contact us. Let's say I will click on this book appointment button. Then it will provide me a list of types of health conditions that we have right in each of these enter title boxes. Let's say I will select the general physician. Then bot says please briefly describe your health concern or symptoms. Once I send it to, next it will ask me to share the patient's name that I am going to share as a test user. As you can see that the bot is asking me all the questions that I have right in each of these question boxes. After that, I am going to send a patient's age as 34. Then bot asks me to share the appointment date and lastly the contact number. See, the bot replies me like this, that appointment request received. We have received the following details: patient's name, test user, age 34, consultation type as general physician that I have selected from the list as, and you can see that the bot mentioned exactly the same information that I have shared while communicating with my bot. See, and it is only made possible with the help of these contact custom field nodes that we have used here and this dollar symbol. So this is how contact custom fields work. As our bot is working perfectly, so I am going to end this tutorial. If you face any difficulties or you have any questions while creating this flow, then feel free to ask us in the comment section. I have also shared the link of this flow in the description below. You can check it out. If you want me to create a WhatsApp chatbot for your own any specific business, then just comment below and I will create a video on it. So what are you waiting for? Go and try this amazing automated WhatsApp chatbot for your own business by purchasing Pabbly subscription using my coupon code MEHYT and get an exclusive discount on both yearly and lifetime plans. So thank you for watching this video. Not only this, you can create multiple types of WhatsApp chatbot with the help of Pabbly Chatflow. If you have any doubts, then you can email us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, then you can text us at forum.pabbly.com. If you want to know the price details about Pabbly Chatflow, then you can visit www.pabbly.com/chatflow #pricing. If you like this video, then please give it a thumbs up and also subscribe our YouTube channel.